Friday night baseball under the dome at Tropicana Field. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of 3 between the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball is next. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
So striding in, Trey Mancini. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Left fielder, Trey Mancini.
First pitch on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And he's starting to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And that misses, ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. One of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here it comes, 0-2. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, Matt, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Digging in now, Tim Beckham. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. He's set. Here it comes. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit down the 3rd baseline. And that's through for a hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dio, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo, coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League. First offering on its way. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Mancini over at second. Beckham at first, 1 gone. This one's down to 3rd. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More coming up under the dome in just a moment. Andrew Kashner is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
Malik Smith the next to hit. As we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Designated hitter, Malik Smith.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. A bouncer up the middle. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Digging in, Denard Span. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Kashner gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
2 balls and 2 strikes. The count to Span. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that is swung on and missed by Span as he set down for the 2nd out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Digging in, Wilson Ramos. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Nothing in the Tampa first. On to the 2nd now from Tropicana. Still 0-0. Now at the plate, Jonathan Schoop. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
Second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball that just misses inside. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close. And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Stepping in, Chris Davis. Previous history with Blake Snell, he's 0 for 5. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Here it comes on 1-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate, and if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
Digging in the switch hitter, Luis Sardinas. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
From the belt, the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Susac. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Scope at second. Santander on at first with 2 down. Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner back safely. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Susac, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
2 balls and a strike. Two and 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Orioles leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, C.J. Cron. He'll begin things here against Andrew Kashner.
C.J. Cron.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A runner at first with no outs here. One and one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Kashner, or just Cash for short, he was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here now the 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
In now, Matt Duffy, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Duffy carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. And low, it's a ball and a strike. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Grounded down the third baseline. Sardinius is there, throws in time, and that's out number one.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League, and the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
Up next for the Rays, Carlos Gomez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Kashner pauses. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike. Runners are at second and third with one down. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This is going to be an interesting pitch right here. Does he bury something in the dirt? Does he go for the double play and give up the run? Or does he go for the punch out? Let's see what happens.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Here's Echeverria now. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Kiermaier stands at second with 2 gone. And it's quickly 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. Davis has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Rays 1 and the Orioles nothing. Ready now for Baltimore, Andrew Susac. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Called strike over the outside corner. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gomez has a read on it. 1 away. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First offering on its way. Hot shot to third. Echeverria's there. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
2 gone in the inning now, and here's Adam Jones. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Up next for the Rays, Joey Wendell. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2. grounded back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Malik Smith the next to hit, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. Wendell rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score, and they now lead by 2. Well, that didn't take long to get a run on the board this inning.
Yeah, they made it look easy, didn't they? Leadoff single puts the guy in the stretch, and then wham, the triple chases him home.
Into the box now, Denard Span, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Tapped up the first baseline. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner will get back standing. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Smoke toward the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 Cushing.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Jones is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kevin Kiermaier. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Jones on the move. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Striding in once again, Matt Duffy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. That tails back over, strike one.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Popped him up. Santander is after it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ramos leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Fouled off. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Rays lead it 4-0. Digging in to try it again, Tim Beckham. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 0-1 delivery. Missed with a breaking ball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Ball and a strike. One and two now. And he chased it in the dirt. Ramos gathers it, makes the throw to first. 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Scope. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch coming, here it is. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Three and two now. Chris Davis would be next. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Jonathan Scope with a solo shot. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Yeah, they're still down a few, but a solo shot will make them feel a lot better about themselves. They're not being shut out, and now they know they can get to this guy.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Ramos has got it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Orioles get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. The Rays 4 and the Orioles 1. Here's Carlos Gomez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Good waist pitch. 1-2.
2 straight.
This is line to left and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
The batter.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Standing in now, Adeiny Echeverria, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Hard hit ball to second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Good time now to check out the Orioles Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves of late. Ready for another chance? Joey Wendell. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
A ball and a strike now. Cashner pauses, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. 2-2 pitch just missed. Malik Smith is on deck. Full count still. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Malik Smith, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes set with the 0-1. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right, but foul. Here it comes, 0-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We return to Tropicana Field after this. Digging in, the switch hitter, Luis Sardinhas. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Luis Sardinhas.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Oh, and he misses it.
You don't think fielding is important? Instead of a routine out, you got a guy standing at second base after a 2-base error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Anthony Santander the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In now, Andrew Susac, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he'll watch a breaking ball that comes back to catch the outside corner for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. The 1-1 now to Jones. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Orioles strand a couple, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ready once again, Denard Span, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Denard Span.
First pitch coming, here it is. Pitch popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot off the bat of Denard Span. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
Digging in once again, Wilson Ramos. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, the win at this level feels
pitch on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
First baseman number 44, C.J. Cron.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch, runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Behind 0-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's 6-1.
That's just your classic Ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel of the ball right there, able to get that one through, and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Baltimore, number 25, Junichi Suzawa.
Stepping in now, Matt Duffy.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The right fielder, number 8, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Gomez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0. Crone at third, Kiermaier on second, Duffy on at first with nobody out. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Echeverria now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Davis trying to get there, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And Davis will just watch this go by. It's a fair ball. 1 run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knob.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. Little dribbler up the first baseline, but it's foul, strike 1. Popped him up. Susak shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 00, designated hitter, Alex.
Malik Smith the next to hit. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scope towards second. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. 5 innings complete. It's the Rays 8 and the Orioles 1. In now for the O's.
Leading off for the Orioles, shortstop, Tim Beckham.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Tim Beckham. Three and 0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Right over the middle, knee high. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays, number 46, Jose Alvarado.
Jonathan Scope will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Scope, who's nicknamed Mamba, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
He's set and the pitch. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's fouled. And he takes strike 2.
0-2 the count.
Here's the 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 1 left for the Orioles. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Richard Blyer gets to call the pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Digging in and looking for more, Denard Span. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The catcher, number 40.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Wilson Ramos. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready for another shot now. C.J. Cron. So far 2 for 3 in this one. A ball and no strikes.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Into the box now, Kevin Kiermaier. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Lifted into center field. Jones is after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Stepping in, Luis Sardinas, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Sardinas is retired, and there's one away.
Right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Now at the plate, Anthony Santander. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Barehanded at his knees. What a play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Standing in now, Andrew Susac. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. No hits to this point. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a two-out double.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Into the box, Trey Mancini. This is popped up. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Duffy. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Running hard, he's digging for second. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
In now, Carlos Gomez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Duffy stands at second with no outs. And that is swung on and missed, so they'll keep Gomez off base here, and there's one away.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Now to the plate, Adeiny Echeverria. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The 0-1 on its way. Hit in the air out to right. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll reach second now with one away. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to short. On to Davis at first, and there are two away.
The batter, number 00, designated hitter
Malik Smith, the next to hit. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he's down on strikes, so they get two men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones.
And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against
fielder number 10, Adam Jones.
He's set. Here it comes. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here for Adam Jones. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Tim Beckham.
Stepping in now, Tim Beckham, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gomez has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Jonathan Scope comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Here it comes. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
The 3-2 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Here's Chris Davis now. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Duffy is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Rays 8 and the Orioles 2. Digging in once again, Denard Span. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Moving closer towards our conclusion now. 8-2 the count in this one, as our line score will give you a look at how we got to this point in the contest. Michael Givens comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's C.J. Cron now. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Left side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. There is downtown Tampa at night as we'll welcome you back to baseball here from Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Striding in once again, Luis Sardinas. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
To 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Wendell stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. Hit high and deep out to left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Third home run for him on the year. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now batting, captain Andrew Susak.
Standing in now, Andrew Susak, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs that's going to win the ball game.
Now the 2-0 home. Fastball down below the knees.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Here's the 3-0. A high fastball is in there. One out, nobody on. Fastball in there, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Duffy gloves it on to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out.
Now batting,
Austin Pruitt gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off.
now pitching for the Rays, number 50, Austin.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Into the box, Adam Jones. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Aggressive lead from the bag at second. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-1 now to Jones. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now an 8-4 ball game.
Now batting, Tim Beckham.
Ready once again, Tim Beckham trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Jones, the runner at first with 2 gone. Baltimore down to their final strike. Softly hit out to short. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
Sergio Romo gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off. Digging in and looking for more, Mark Trumbo. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
0-1 the count. And he fouls this one off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Romo, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him.
Baltimore, good night.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in the face and salt this game away for his guys.
8-4 tonight. Tampa Bay took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Blake Snell earned his 5th win of the year. Andrew Kashner is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Braves, 8 runs on 14 hits. 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Orioles, 4 runs on 10 hits. 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Again, we remind you for your next trip to Tropicana Field that all vehicles with 4 or more passengers receive free parking all season long. Also, a reminder that extra PSTA buses for routes 18, 32, and 74 can be picked up outside the stadium.